Her professional pages call her Ann, but I guess her friends and Idaho's Democratic Party call her Annie. Regardless, we can now call her Representative. Annie, or Ann Henderson Hawes, has been appointed to fill the District 16 seat vacated by Todd Achilles last month. Achilles stepped away to run for the U.S. Senate seat as an independent against Idaho Senator Jim Risch in 2026, which meant, I should say, Democrats then had to find someone to fill that seat. And today, the Idaho Democratic Party announced Governor Little has tabbed Henderson Hawes to finish the remainder of Achilles' term through December of 2026. The Dems call her an accomplished civil litigation attorney who has protected more than 43,000 acres of tribal land from environmental degradation. University of Idaho College of Law grad also represented the plaintiffs in the abortion ballot initiative lawsuit in front of the Idaho Supreme Court recently to get the Attorney General's office to change the language of that initiative, a case in which she won, by the way. As a lawmaker, Henderson Hawes hopes to invest fully in Idaho's kids, support working people, and protect the Idaho we believe in, not, quote, the one being shaped by special interests. He was a heavy metal icon, a pioneer of his craft. He was also an addict and a creator of controversy. But he's also been inducted twice in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, by himself and as a member of Black Sabbath. Ozzy Osbourne died today at the age of 76, 5 years after announcing he had Parkinson's, and just 2 weeks after giving his final performance at a concert in his hometown of Birmingham, England. You know what else he's done? Invite Boiseans to bark at the moon with him at the BSU Pavilion, or Extra Mile Arena, back in 1984. The opening line of the story in The Statesman, announcing the concert, has the man really done all the outrageous things? Biting heads off animals, pretending to hang, well, little people? Yes, he did all of those things. Heads off a bat, doves, hanging a dwarf during the Speak of the Devil tour, but Boise got to judge Ozzy Osbourne for itself, whether he knows a good show or only bad taste. His stop in the City of Trees was in between Salt Lake and Spokane, with the opening act of Motley Crue featuring Jerome, Idaho's own Nikki Sixx. Just $11.50 to see Motley Crue and what Ozzy described as something like the house in Psycho? That is crazy. This Psycho show was just 2 years after accidentally biting the head off a real bat at a show in Des Moines and having to get rabies shots, and 3 weeks after undergoing surgery to remove pieces of glass from his throat after a mirror exploded during a video shoot. But here he is, a week after that happened, and he seemed fine and furry. So we assume everything went off without a hitch and without a head being bitten off in Boise. And as far as we could find, that was the only time Ozzy played in Idaho. So did the man know a good show or only bad taste? We would love to hear about it. We do know the set list included Mr. Crowley, Bark at the Moon, Iron Man, Crazy Train, all the hits, and ended with Paranoid. So let us know if you were there at the Pavilion, or Extra Mile Arena, in 1984 for the Bark at the Moon tour, and what it was like.